AITA for refusing to let my younger half-sister have the something borrowed that she asked for. My younger half-sister Leah 19F is getting married. Our dad and her mom are paying for the wedding and this will come in a bit later. I-27F was asked by Leah if she could borrow a necklace I wore on my wedding day. That was my mom's before me, which she wore to her wedding to my dad. This was a sore topic. Even though my mom had wanted all of her jewelry to go to me, Dad had given Leah a few things when she was a child. He told me I had no say in the matter and he loved my mom and wanted both his daughters to have pieces of her even though Leah is not my mom's child. I still dislike that she has some of my mom's jewelry. But I know Dad has built her up to see it as something sweet. So when she asked me to borrow the necklace I wore on my wedding day and Mom wore on hers, it stung again. I told her she could not borrow that, but I offered to let her borrow some of my jewelry, stuff that isn't connected to my mom. Leah told me that wasn't fair and she wanted to get married matching me on my wedding day in some way. She asked if I'd feel differently if Dad and her mom weren't paying for it. She told me she knows I don't like her parents and she doesn't think I should take it out on her. I said no, it's not that. It's that I don't want to share my mom's jewelry with her. That I never wanted her to have some of my mom's stuff. That was all, Dad, and I wasn't giving her another piece even just for one day. She accused me of gatekeeping my mom. She told me she had just as much right to it as I did. I asked her why when she has her own mom. She told me because everyone knows Dad only ever loved my mom and her mom is less than second best. And clearly sharing something from my mom means he loves her Leah as an actual daughter despite him not loving her mom. That she wants to feel like I love her as a true sister and not some half thing that I wish didn't exist. She told me letting her borrow the necklace can show that. I still said no, AITA. Obvious, it's your property. You have every right to say no for any reason you like. She's a jerk for pressing the matter when your answer was no. Secondly, it's so weird that she wants a piece of jewelry owned by the only woman her dad loved. That's like saying, well, if Dad didn't love her, neither did I. NTA, Leah is using some twisted logic to try to get to you. Does her mom know about this BS? Did she put her up to it? Anywho. My thought is if she borrows that necklace you never see it again. You know, as further proof you love her like a true sister or whatever story she comes up with next. Her and her mom need therapy if it's true. NTA, to be honest, it's unbelievable that this is happening to you. She should wear the necklace her mom wore to her wedding with your dad. You have every right to gatekeep your mom as she is just that your mom, what is she even saying? Like someone else commented here, her mom and her dad need therapy because this is not okay. The fact that your dad even supports it boggles my mind. She should even return the jewelry she got and please not wear any of it at her wedding because that is too far. She should create the same tradition with her own mom. NTA, it sounds like Leah didn't hear the word no enough when she was growing up. She doesn't have the right to your stuff. And she doesn't have a right to your mom. You have your mom's jewelry because you no longer have your mom. She still has her mom, so she can stop whining about how unfair it is that you won't share your mementos with her. AITA, she's gonna keep it if you let her borrow. Sure, all your mom's stuff is under lock and key so she can't get to it. NTA, your sister sounds needy and controlling, LOL. In what universe does she have any right to your mother's jewelry? Your father is also a clown, but that's a whole different issue. NTA, your sister has some weird ideas about her father's love. Whether true or not, your mother is yours, and she doesn't get to push herself into your traditions. Did they even meet each other? So weird. I would be so pissed about the jewelry your sister already has. Your dad sucks. And yes, you get to gatekeep your mom. Fight me. Now, according to her logic, she can prove to you that she actually loves you by giving back your mom's jewelry that she was given against your mother's will. That would show she actually values you and not the materialistic things. And I don't get it. The dad didn't love Leia's mom or something and just married her only 'cause he knocked her up. If there's a written agreement that your mom left the jewelry to you, he should have followed it. He breached it and Leia should return them back to you if that's the case. The dad, step monster, and Leia should be ashamed for stealing something that isn't rightfully theirs. NTA, Leia is a master manipulator. She is using some psycho Jedi mind trick sob story to get you to acquiesce to her wants. Do not lend her the necklace because you will never see it again. Guaranteed she will either act like she lost it to keep it or stalling on give it back to keep it. AITA tell her she got her own jewelry that belonged to your mom and she could choose from that. Then get the rest that you have into a safe deposit box and put up cameras. Half-sister doesn't sound like she's used to hearing no. NTI, though did is a huge S. Your H-sister wanting to wear your mother's jewelry is entitlement on another level. Your H-sister is spoiled and your dad is an idiot. You should ask him why, if he loved your mother so much, would he hurt your mother's daughter by making his daughter entitled to her things over you? You don't have to give her anything. Let her sulk and confront your dad and then set some boundaries. She's not your mother's daughter no matter how delusional she and her father are. NTA, you are gatekeeping your mom and her memory and you have every right to do so. The here is your dad. I can't believe he would find it acceptable to give your mother's jewelry to his daughter by another woman. This is just wrong and I can't believe his second wife thought this okay. Continue to tell her no. She sounds spoiled. NTA, because I suspect that something borrowed will never be returned to you. Stick to your guns. Keep saying no. You're an adult and can't be forced into it. Besides, it's your jewelry now. AITA, she's trying to get a piece of jewelry that she knows is important to you. You're not wrong for not letting her use it. NTA, no, don't let her borrow IT. Your half-sister sounds like a professional guilt tripper. It seemed like her parents raised her to get everything she wanted. That's where she wanted what's yours too. Definitely not a good behavior of someone who's going to get married. NTA, this is BS logic. She's trying to manipulate you to giving her something she has zero rights to. Tell her to F off. In fact, tell her to give you the rest of your mom's jewelry if she wants a relationship with you. NTA, but I hope Leia is getting therapy per kid. Your father is Ta. NTA, it's from your maternal family which your sister has no claim to. Tashi has her own mom. Why doesn't she ask her for jewelry? And considering your dad gave always some of it, I'm assuming your mother has passed away. Imagine asking that of someone whose parent passed away while you have both of yours alive. Fucking sick. Her to have it your mother is a sternity to her. She never knew her. It's like if she asked a total stranger on the street or her friend to use the necklace of their others that mean nothing to her. Yikes, NT, but your sister seems both traumatized and manipulative. Seems like your dad has a pattern of pitting the women in his family against each other. She accused me of gatekeeping my mom. You're not, but even if you were, you're allowed. She's your mom. She told me she had just as much right to it as I did. Not even close. She told me because everyone knows dad only ever loved my mom and her mom is less than second best. And clearly sharing something from my mom means he loves her Leia as an actual daughter despite him not loving her mom. That she wants to feel like I love her as a true sister and not some half thing that I wish didn't exist. She told me letting her borrow the necklace can show that JFC, that child needs therapy. Like yesterday, that's a lot to unpack, but not your problem to solve. I still said, and do not feel guilted into relenting. No means no. You don't ever have to give a. You're missing your opportunity to do some bargaining. I would try and offer to let her borrow your mom's wedding necklace in return for your mom's jewelry back. I wouldn't frame it so outrightly, but I'd try to offer her the sister relationship she wants in return for that jewelry back. That her keeping your mom's jewelry is stopping you from loving her fully because you're so hurt over it. It's probably manipulative as fuck, but I personally would stop at nothing to get my dead mom's stuff back from someone she didn't even know. Like what? NTA little sis needs some serious therapy. Stand firm. Your opinions on your mom's actually your jewelry are valid. I'll give it to you on your next one, NTA. Men, 19 is way too young to get married. How she is acting just emphasizes it, NTA. Why did I read this exact post months ago, down to the sister's name. I think there is a baru. Stop reusing other people's content. It's not right that she has anything of your mother's. Your father failed you in this regard. You are right and never doubt that. NTA, oh my god, what did I just read? Your half-sister and your dad are a piece of work. Where did they come off telling you that you should lend her a piece of jewelry that was your mother's? Your half-sister has no right to any of the jewelry. It was your mother's. Do not let her near the necklace. Hide it. Keep it under lock and key. Tell her nitrogen monoxide. It is not happening. This was your mother's necklace and it is special to you. You can wear a piece of your mother's jewelry that is special to you. Thanks for watching.